So we looked at the butterfly sweep when getting smashed in the gi and how we control the belt or the material. Now I want to discuss when you're getting smashed no gi, how you can use head and arm control variation to sweep. It's not going to be much different, and to be honest, that's one of the biggest benefits of the half butterfly guard. It translates from gi to no gi really, really well, and I've always tried to develop a game that for the most part was easy to go from one to the other. I never wanted to become dependent on like a warm guard and then get thrown into no-gi and just be absolute trash because I couldn't use the lapel. So I'm here with the half butterfly. I'm getting smashed. Super popular pass in no-gi. Guys, obviously in this point, if it was no-gi, I don't have a belt to grab, nor do I have material. So I have to make some type of grip with my hand, something, right? I don't want to just keep my hand here, especially if it's sweaty and the guy's not wearing a shirt. Most people are wearing rash guards. So what I want to do is almost punch my arm so that I can get enough space for my four fingers to hook inside his armpit or on his lat. I want to make some type of grip here. Okay? So I'm essentially hugging him. Right? At this point, since he's weighted into me, I want to grab his elbow and keep tight on his elbow. So now I have a variation of what we would see as head and arm control. So for sit up. So for example, if we were sitting up, we're kind of like this, right? Head and arm control would be a little bit more, we're stuck to the guy like so, but if we can't make that hand-to-hand connection, that's fine, just grab his elbow. If you can make that hand-to-hand connection, that's fine. You can also use a traditional head and arm control. Because what I find, being honest, when you do this butterfly sweep and the guy's pressuring into you, oftentimes you don't even need to block the post. So if I grab this gable grip head and arm, that works. I like to cup here and reassure myself that he won't post. And I grab here. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing that we've been doing in all these butterfly sweeps. I'm going to extend the butterfly hook, retract the bottom hook, heel to butt, plant off of my toes as I turn to my shoulder and start to sweep into him, into him. I can't stress that enough, guys. I can't emphasize enough that I'm trying to push into my opponent, like so. Okay? Now I'm on my side, even if he pushes into me. That's fine. Once I start to lift my hip, guys, it's easy to sweep. Don't worry, we're going to look at chaining passes in a second. Now if I have the traditional head and arm gable grip, okay, same thing. Extend, retract. I'm here, keeping nice and tight. My head placement's still right below the shoulder, pushing into my opponent, and I sweep. Guys, all these sweeps are going to be dependent not on the grip variations, but on the mechanics of the butterfly sweep. Head placement, hook placement, hip placement, all that stuff is going to be so important. So let's change the angle. So we're getting smashed, right? He's crushing us. We take the hand, we grab here, right? We have to get to here, cupping the armpit. My right hand cups the bicep, pulls down the elbow, extend, retract. Now, guys, I go. If I want to use a traditional head and arm, that's fine, guys. I'm here, I grab the gable grip, I keep nice and tight. Okay? Now I'm going to extend and retract. Okay, I follow up, and I sweep. It may seem counterintuitive initially, because day one jiu-jitsu, we're taught what? Create distance in the guard. So if somebody's smashing you, don't hug them. Because if you remember your first day, or like the white belt spaz, when they're on top of you, or when you're on top of them, pardon me, what do? They hug you. They hug you as tight as they can. Which is so counterintuitive because they should be pushing you and you're squeezing their face, right? But when you start to get more experience and you understand where things can be utilized, it's okay to use that head and arm control to pull them into you. Because at this point, we're trying to make their weight more pronounced on their side. So we want to pull them up so that their lower body's light so that our hooks can do the work. And if we don't succeed in the butterfly sweep, we're going to be able to go into a more traditional butterfly guard scenario, which we're going to be talking about.